Welcome back. I am some guy you've never heard of, and this is Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Chronicle of Arius Cyril.
It is done.
Alright, well, hopefully I can figure this out, but I'm gonna rest.
A rest is in order.
I know, I just said we were gonna do that. Well, you know what, let's talk to our storyteller real quick. I brought some relics. Are any worthy of a story? Alright, let's see. Okay, the ancient Rustlandic coins, yeah, got it. The Torag pendants. Token of the Dryad. Ooh, ancient Cyclops coin. What was the name of the Kolaran ruler who issued this coin? Does anyone remember now? What did the Cyclopses use it to purchase? Food, books, weapons? Perhaps someone's life, or their freedom? Who can say? Its history was erased by the Earthfall. But I will buy it from you for significantly more than it is worth on its own time. No, than it was worth in its own time. Well, thank you. Oh. Taldon Warriors dog tags. The air is so fresh, it's like I'm back home in the woods of my motherland. I can feel a soft breeze through my hair. Some of the 5 items are still missing, though, Arius Cyril, so the full story of this forest remains a mystery to me. Saddled horses, okay, those, still need more of that. Alright, I'll leave you to your legends till we meet again. Okay, how are we doing financially right now? Not great. Not terrible, but not great. The Glaive +1 is my backup weapon at the moment. One of my backups. And they have that Shock Frost Heavy Mace. You know what, I'm gonna get rid of that Glaive and go with this, Longshank Bane. Alright, so he's using a Keen Kukri +1 and a Gift of Death, which is a +2 Unholy Sacrificial Kukri. Okay. Unholy, Texas, Sacrificial. Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, and this one here is Mother's Wrath, which is enchantment to Flame, Keen and Flaming. Well, that's definitely better than the +1 Keen that he's got. So, yeah. Here you go. Have a Mother's Wrath. +2 is what you're wearing. Okay. Let me look at my main party again. Alright, I've got a Headband of Inspired Wisdom +2 on. Well, in that case, I'll put the +4 on. Definitely. Lindsay and Octavia both have fast intelligence. Amiri's wearing an Inspired Wisdom. And Tristian's got that phylactery that gives him +2d6 healing on his channel energy. So there we go. Okay, so your necklace is not stacking with your cloak as far as natural armor goes. So maybe we have a better necklace for you somewhere in the group. I've got the Nymph's Glyph on, which is a dodge bonus to AC against ranged attacks. How about if you wear that, Tristian? There we go, and I'll wear the natural armor one. I don't have anything else giving me natural armor, do I? No, I don't see anything, so I'll put on the Amulet of Natural Armor +2. How's Valerie doing? She has some natural armor already, right? +1. Oh, well, in that case, Amiri, you can have the +2. You are the tank. I don't need to have as high of an AC as you do. There we go. Now your AC is 30. Alright. Then it's time to go take that rest that's in order. Where's my staircase again?
No stopping now.
There it is. Wolf! You're back! Oh, it's awesome. I was so worried. Alright. Well, let's attend to business. Alright, honor the fallen. Success, we got community and loyalty. Cool. Okay, what do we got going on right now? Oh, that's right, I have that new project for opening a hospital. It costs 75 BP. I'm trying to save them for something really big, though. Community 3, Loyalty 4. Alright, what's this here? Mineral Spring. Locals speak of a healing spring whose waters cure diseases and grant new powers. This natural phenomenon should surely be investigated. Tristian could do that. Okay. What's this ergot? It's a catastrophe. The entire region's grain harvest is infected with ergot. The local people are suddenly facing famine. Oh, lame. Alright, only Tristian can do that one. Great. Okay, that one. Or Arduous 1. Or Arduous 1. Okay, that's the 8th month. Okay, so I should have time to do both. Well, the Argot's more important. Tristian, deal with that. Wait. Okay, it's the General's endeavors. Alright then. Alright, Tristian, you can start that. Strengthen Jod's skills? Why would I strengthen Jod's skills? He's not my high priest or anything like the like. Really don't want to do the curse stuff right now, because it costs many BPs. I don't have enough to claim Silver Step. I could claim the North Laurel Marches, but I'm trying to save for things. Alright, well right now I'm going to support the General's endeavors. It'll be a nice thing to do after that ordeal. Alright, we've ranked our military up to 4. Alright. Kundayo was successful. The warden identified the priestess as a criminal who was being hunted by half the River Kingdoms. She was arrested and convicted. Loyalty 2, stability 4. Good job at Kundayo. New settlers. The regent tempted the settlers with an offer of perfect farmlands and a tax waiver until they settled in. They decided to stay. This hospitable reception will do good for the barony's reputation. Community 5, Loyalty 1, Relations 2. Good job, Lander. The darkness retreats in the tenebrous depths. The visions of the darkness dispersing in the tenebrous depths haunt the Baron's dreams. It seems that the first shroud of insanity has fallen, opening the way deeper into the dungeon. It is time to answer Zeliran's call. Okay. River gold. Oh, you failed, Jublost. The treasurer failed to produce any technology useful for extracting gold. However, the same research was used to develop another project. Okay, so we lost 2 loyalty and gained 2 stability. So could have been a worse failure. Oh no, Tristian, how did you fail? The counselor was unable to gain control over the remains of uninfected grains, so that all the citizens would be able to live through these tough times. The people are grateful for this intervention, but the decision was made too late. The famine is growing worse, and supplies are frequently stolen. -1 to community, military, economy, divine, arcane, culture, and espionage. But +2 to loyalty. Okay. That sucks. Alright. Let's see. Warden needs my advice. Letter for the ruler. Okay. Free thinkers. One of the villages refuses to recognize the authorities. They wish to live on their own as they did under the Stag Lord's rule. If they get away with this, their neighbors will surely follow their example and deny their oaths to the Baron. The state would collapse without its subjects. Okay, well, Lander, Tristian, or Rigongar can deal with that. Mineral Spring. Oh, that's right, it's that one. Only Tristian can deal with that one. Use a crisis point. Alright, Rigondar, you deal with the free thinkers. Alright, we'll start that. They want to save up for the trade agreement with Sertova. There's Lindsay. Lindsay, remember that strange Gunderson fellow? The one who kept asking you to go to Candlemere Lake and get his not exactly his treasure? Well, he got peeved with you and left. He said he's headed east for more treasure again, I'd guess. Here, he asked me to give you this farewell message. Willis Gunderson's farewell message. Barony affects relations +1. Okay, well, cool. I had more important things to do. Hundayo looks sullen. There's disaster everywhere. The Stag Lord may be gone, but there's still much trouble in your lands, robbing and killing on the roads. You must do something. Protect the people. My advice, a curfew. Announce a time of night when people remain inside their homes. My guard will maintain order. A curfew? Are you fucking kidding me? This is a region in which people pride themselves on their freedoms. That would be seen as tyranny, dude. Just straight up tyranny. No. I order the guard doubled in all settlements. Loyalty -2, stability +3. Yeah, that's fine. You know what's best. Alright, new event, laying the foundation, and support the warden's endeavors. Cool. Also, I can rank up my stability. Good. Oh, what's this? Unfazed by the awkward silence, Boken searches through his bag for quite a while. Finally, he pulls out a sizable brown paper package. There you go, a little something from old Boken. Another acerbic ring. Okay, I don't need acerbic rings. Thank you. Let's see, I would like you to craft something specific. No, I've changed my mind. Just make whatever you think will turn out best. Oh, the dwarf with the smithy is showing up. Greetings, Your Grace. I'm working myself day and night, producing orders for your army. One particular item turned out too fine to serve a simple soldier. It'd be more suitable for you or one of your loyal comrades. Take this gift to our gracious ruler from his master craftsman, Dragon. Received ironclad will. Okay, what is it? What is ironclad will? It is a heavy shield. It's a +4 heavy shield that gives you a +4 morale bonus to will saves. That's pretty cool. If only I had any shield fighters that don't specifically use a heavier shield. I mean, who uses a shield? Amiri uses a two-handed weapon. Christian doesn't use armor at all. I could give it to one of my B tier characters. I think Harem's the only one that uses a shield. You know what? I guess I just have a new shield for when the exceedingly rare instances in which I'm going to go one-handed melee. And then Harem can have my old +1 shield. Alright, let me manage Kingdom Affairs some more. Let's see, another project that makes certain things cheaper, but costs like 125 itself. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and support the Warden's endeavors. Rank our stability up. Right. Christian, you failed. They even gave you a crisis point. However, you still got us loyalty +1, even though you failed. Nice. Well, at least you were seen taking action, I guess. You failed too, Rigongar. Alright, we got 4 events right now. Bumper Harvest. Okay. This year the gods had smiled upon the peasants. The grain crops are doing well. Okay, because they had just... I guess we're getting a second crop in. And stocks are bowing to the ground under the weight of the food they bear. Such fortune is rare. Who will decide what to do with the sudden wealth? Okay, so Tristian or Jublos can do that. Alright, Rusty Dogs. The Rusty Dogs, a team of mercenaries known for their rust-colored armor, have arrived in the barony. The accountants recommend hiring them, while the officers recommend simply coming to an understanding with them. Choose an advisor to handle this event. Okay. Jublos or Rigongar can do that. Right, the Grim Prophetess. A Fey prophetess has made a camp at a crossroad. She reveals the future to all who come past, but only the dark side of the future. She may not be lying, but her stories are making people miserable, and they look to the future with a sense of doom. It's time to put an end to this. Okay, let me guess. Oh, the Storyteller could do that one. Storyteller or... So my Curator or my High Priest could deal with that. Cool, and then Devastating Raids. People have begun to disappear from the area. Today, one of the missing was found in the forest. She'd escaped from a gang of half-orc slavers from the hold of Belkzen. Their roving camp must be tracked down and wiped out. Okay, well that's definitely something for my general. Gongar, you're on that. Which means Rusty Dogs then is going to be taken care of by Jublos, and Bumper Harvest will be dealt with by Tristian. And then the Grim Prophetess, I'm going to have my Curator do that. Have a crisis point. Divine protection from poison. Provides immunity to poisons in the claimed regions. As much as I want to save for other stuff, Harem, get on that. Regions. I mean, if we're doing that, let's see. 338. Okay. It'd be 338 to claim Silver Step. How many BP could I purchase right now? $91. Yep, do it. Alright, and we're claiming Silver Step. Oh, someone has to help me with that. Lander, we're gonna claim Silver Step right now. Alright, we claimed Silver Step. Excellent. Oh, you failed. Oh, you lost us 5 BP, but we gained military. The treasurer managed to draw up a contract with most of the mercenaries. However, some of them split off from the rest and left the barony. Okay, so it was a task failed successfully situation. Got it. Bumper harvest. The councillor brought the excess grain from the peasants and ordered huge granaries to be built, where it would be stored in case of future famine. Loyalty +5. Good job, Len Tristian. I was probably ready to rank up my loyalty again. Nice. Even though, I mean, having loyalty 8 doesn't... I mean, having loyalty 5 wouldn't help us so much without having economy 5, but oh well. Ooh, triumph. The bard sent by the curator listened to the prophecy, and then, on the spot, he composed a ballad in response. He sang of all the good things in life, mixed with the bad things. The ballad was smart and bright, and so catchy that it's now sung in every tavern. Nobody listens any more to the grim prophecies of the Fae. There's always room for sorrow and tragedy in life. That is nothing new. Loyalty +1, culture +5. Good job, storyteller. Important essay published? Okay, I have to visit the throne room for that. Wandering monsters. A mob of monsters invaded the region, then dispersed into the woods and wilds. The lands must be cleared of them before they cause great harm. Ikundeo, get on that, because Rigongar's busy. Have a crisis point. Counselor awaits in the throne room. Okay. Alright, it's 225 to claim the North Gnarl Marches. Well, it's going to have to wait for a bit then. Should really do some more adventuring of some sort. Get more money to pump into the economy. Jod looks to be puzzled and amused at the same time. Your Grace, I've brought you an extremely unusual message. It's, how should I put it, an essay on your barony, written by Jubilos Narthropple, and published only recently. I thought you might like to see it for yourself. Jod hands you a magazine. Items received. Independence magazine. Okay. Oh, and I have that letter from What's-His-Face to read, too. Okay. Tristian, Arius Cyril, a local merchant, wishes to be relieved of his taxes, which naturally stands against the laws of the barony. In return for his service, he promises to put in a good word for you among the city's trade community. Tristian's voice is very soft. I realize that such offer might stir you to outrage, but try to understand. Greed can cloud anyone's judgment, wealthy and pauper alike. We must teach these people that the times have changed. The law no longer serves only the rich. Reject his offer, but refrain from punishing him. I could exempt him from taxes. I could tell him the law in my domain applies equally to all. Ooh, lawful evil. I'll gain 5,000 gold and 40 BP. This corrupt tradesman will be paid for his insolence. Arrest and execute him. No. Tell him no. I mean, he didn't... How is that lawful? I mean, it wasn't, like, unlawful of him to try to make a deal with the ruler. No. Tell him that the law in my domain applies equally to all. You'll have to turn down many similar offers, but eventually people will come to realize that the stolen lands have changed forever. Henceforth, everyone is equal before the law. New events support the counselor's endeavors. Okay. Oh, who's this? Mim Wobble Gander. There you are. I've wanted to see you in person for a long time. All of Brevoy is talking about your feats. The girl is smiling curiously. Sizing you up, she finally nods to you. Mim Wobblegander, the greatest goldsmith in Restov, at your service. Happy to meet the ruler of this land. You know, it's quite beautiful here. The view of a lake surrounded by picturesque green forest, or inspiration for a lovely brooch design. I do have a sapphire, but no green jewels, and I have no idea who can help me with this. We're surrounded by simpletons here, who know nothing of sublime matters, except for you, of course. Mim looks at you meaningfully. What is the greatest goldsmith in Restov doing in this backwater? Seeking recognition and inspiration. You see, not everyone in Restov realizes how unfairly destiny has divided its gifts between me and my competitors. I got all the talent you see, and they got all the glory and respect. It's all nonsense, though. I'll soon remedy this irksome situation. Besides, I'm mortally tired of Rostov dust and grayness, and the view from here to the tors of Lebanese is beyond compared. Just look at those peaks, such mysterious power in their easy dignity. Alright, please remind me what you asked for? For an emerald. I plan to make a brooch that will combine the hues of these lands, the blue of the cold lake and the green of the young pines. I do have a sapphire, but I'm missing a green jewel. Very well, you shall have your gemstone. Wonderful, wonderful. I shall impatiently await your return. Alright. Okay, so we got Community 1, because what's this space published an essay. Alright, Loyalty 1 for talking to Tristian. Well, there's no point in supporting the counselor's endeavors yet. And we just spent like a month and a half doing things like that. Oh, and I can level. Nice. Oh, this is 10. Okay, so what's that? It's favorite enemy. And combat style. Nice. Alright, I'll up my athletics, and my stealth, and my lore, and my persuasion. And I'll go ahead and put... and I guess I'll go with my perception on this one. There we go. Wait, I could choose skill focus instead of my combat style thing? Interesting. Okay, improved precise shot. Your ranged attacks ignore the mischance granted by two targets by anything less than total concealment. Okay. Point Blank Master. Using a ranged weapon while you are threatened provokes... Oh, yeah. Okay, that's the one that gets rid of attacks of opportunity while I'm using my thing. Or Improved Crit. Choose one type of weapon. When using the weapon you selected, your threat range is doubled. Let's go with Point Blank Master. Alright. Currently have favorite enemy humans and animals. Oh. Yeah, too bad I don't have, too bad I didn't have magical beasts sooner. I don't know, I've had some ill issues with the Fae. Let's go with the Fae for that. Okay, and then I get to improve one. Improve my humans one. Wait, what's going on here? Wait, I gain another thing here? Oh, no, okay. It's just making me pick again. Got it. I don't know why it's doing that, but whatever. Yeah, we went with Point Blank Master. Oh, I have to choose for what type of weapon it is. God. Yeah, it's for longbow. Silly. Okay, so that's what's going on with that. Got it. Alright. Oh, I get new spells. That's cool. Alright. Yay, I leveled. Alright, let me look at my journal now. Oh, that's right, Amiri. That's right, we have to visit the campsite of the Six Bears tribe with Amiri. Alright, well, I guess that's what we're gonna go do. Let me read those things. Alright. Willis Gunderson's farewell message. Your esteemed Grace, it is with deep regret that I must inform you that I can no longer await your decisive action in relation to restoring my right to the valuables located on the island of Candlemere Lake. Please be informed that I shall be leaving the borders of your barony and heading into the domain of Maegor Varn, a well-respected lord and a valiant warrior, quite worthy of his own chronicle. As I'm sure I can expect to make a name for myself in the ranks of Varn's army, I have decided to magnanimously renounce my claim on the treasures to be found at Candlemere Lake. It's yours to deal with at your sole discretion. Warmest regards, Willis Gunderson. Okay, cool. Yeah, Varn seems like a pretty cool chap. He should have a chronicler as well. I mean, I've got Lindsay. He'll have you. That works for me. Okay. Right. Where is that? There's the thing written by Jublos. Oh, this is long, too. Have you ever dreamed of becoming a baron? It's not that hard. All you have to do is go to the Stolen Lands, a tiny region located between Bravoy and the River Kingdoms, and a source of dispute for those two for many years. Miles and miles of woods, swamps, and infertile clay soils infested with monsters and bandits. It's something like a white elephant. One can't hold it. One can't hold it, but also can't give it up on give up on it and let the neighbor have it. For many years, the Rostov sword lords have been promising a title to anyone who manages to bring some resemblance of order to this god's forsaken land. This is just the usual way rulers solve their problems. There are always plenty No, there are plenty of adventure seekers. You can always find another naive, brave soul who'd gladly risk his or her life without prepayment. There were many who took the bait. Their sun-bleached bones still litter the banks of muddy lakes and lie in piles under crooked trees. You can imagine how astonished I was, then, when someone managed the feat, breaking the antlers of a local kingpin called the Stag Lord, and turning the bandits' fort into the capital of a new barony. Of course, I departed for these lands immediately to witness with my own eyes the one who managed to install control over the stolen lands. Let's be honest, the achievements of the new Baron are still quite moderate. My letter didn't get there in time. I hope the courier who had to deliver it is alive and well. Since no one could meet me, I decided to go to the capital on my own, which was a strategic mistake, for the road building in the barony functions even worse than its mailing service. I barely made my way through the mud and wind-fallen trees, just to narrowly escape drowning at the river ford. The only thing that kept me going was the anticipation of the joy the Baron would express when I told him about the marvelous scientific novelty called a bridge. Furthermore, a horde of hungry kobolds jumped out from the underbrush, but just when I was getting ready to kiss my life goodbye, the Baron himself emerged from the woods, fought off all the pests, and helped me get to firm ground. As it turned out, the Baron has a strong justification for neglecting roads and bridges. While his capital is under construction, he lives on the road and with the help of his companions patrols the realm, dealing significant damage to the local ever-hungry fauna. May the plague take it. Trolls, boggards, will-o'-the-wisps, and giant spiders really impede the improvement of public services. I've offered the Baron my advice and my active help. You can spit in the faces of those who claim Jubilus can only criticize. You can try out your luck as well. Though the title of the ruler is already taken, the young barony offers plenty of vacancies both for laborers and for sellswords. Just don't repeat the mistakes of your predecessors. Demand payment in advance. As for those who would prefer to learn about wild lands and dangerous adventures from the magazine pages, we'll meet in the next issue. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ooh, and the party can level as well. Alright, let's knock some of these out real quick. Lindsay! Best little halfling. You are, of course, continuing in Bard. Ooh, you get a +1 bonus on all skill checks, so that's cool. And you get a new Bard talent. Alright, speaking of skill checks, you have skill points to spend. Let's up your Knowledge World, and your Trickery, and your Use Magic Device. And then you still have 2 points. Let's go with Lore Nature and Lore Religion. Alright, you get a Bard talent. Actually, that'd be a good one for you. Clustered shots. When you use a full attack to make multiple ranged weapon attacks against the same opponent, total the damage from all hits before applying that opponent's damage reduction. Yeah, that'd be a good one for you. You'd probably be dealing more damage that way. So yeah, I want to get that one. I want to know why that doesn't show up as one of my whatchamacallit ones. Maybe it'll show up as just my general feat when I get a chance. Alright, Lindsay, you get clustered shots. Oh, and you learn a new second level spell, and you get fourth level spells. Okay, so you currently have Cure Moderate Wounds, Heroism, Scare, and Summon Monster 2. Just 1d8? Not 1d8 per so many levels? No, it's not really worth it. No, all of you take Sense Vitals. That one's pretty neat. Alright, your fourth level spells. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'll have you take Neutralize Poison. No. No, you're gonna take Cure Critical Wounds, definitely. And let's go with... I guess you'll do Summon Monster 4. I really like how we have been doing that lately. I like how the summoning was working out during the last ordeal. And that's actually going to be it for today. We'll have to finish leveling everyone else next time. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Chronicle of Arius Cyril, and I am some guy you've never heard of. Unless, of course, you have.